about her husband that she did with the magazine, and also the tour of the White House that Jackie conducted. Tell us how helpful those were.
Well, there are different time layers in film. One is based on a real interview that actually happened right a week after the assassination of President Kennedy, and that interview allowed us to sort of coin the Camelot myth, and we also brought a lot of information, from fiction. Noah wrote it, and it's just from different sources and different ideas. And there's also a very well-known and particular White House tour that she did in 1961. After the restoration, she showed to the American people how was the White House from the inside, and the restoration she did. So it was beautiful material, and combined with the true events, it creates a beautiful illusion.
And finally, I understand that some of the scenes were shot in Paris, most of them, but you wanted to shoot some key scenes here in Washington. Why was that?
I mean, there's things that you can replace and things that you can't. We actually built the White House in studios in Paris, but then when you are outside, you gotta be in DC. This is not replaceable. This city is just one, and the buildings and the city and the sort of the ambient in here is unique, and it has history and it has weight, and it's and I love the light of the city. We shot a lot of exteriors, and we had a beautiful, amazing days, and it was very interesting. Yeah, of course, please. You can replace the sea. It's just one.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah, I
Thanks
know.
so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it.
so much.
Hey, sir. Jason from WTOP.
Hey, how are you?
Great film. Loved it.
Thank you.
I love how you intersperse the archival footage with the actors, but sometimes it's done cuts. But the one that I really loved and want to know was when she's staring out the car window and it's the reflection of the crowd. Is that the archival reflection?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Tell me where that idea to come to. That's genius. How'd you think of that?
Well, because during the funeral, there were some camera that they were making shots from the car, so it was very simple to create that reflection. It's a very simple thing to do. It just feels very well, and it's very well played by Natalie, and the footage was amazing. So yeah.
I noticed a lot of not only the car reflection, but there's a lot of mirrors. Like there's like the 3 mirrored thing when she's putting the hat on. Is that sort of like is that something you're going for? Is because she's reflecting on things, or I noticed a lot of mirrors. I'm curious.
Well, mirrors are essential to cinema, and mirrors are, every camera has a mirror, and especially if you work on film. And Jackie was a fashion icon, so I'm telling you that she looked at the mirror, and also I think a mirror is also a beautiful way to see a reflection that is not always the reality. A mirror can create a very obliquous reflection from reality, and that's where you want to be.
Like the double image is something similar.
Mirrors are essential to cinema and to movie making. Yeah.
Absolutely. Tell me about like sort of the overall tone. Like the music itself is it's pretty eerie and sometimes. Do you explain how you sort of set out to create sort of the more nightmarish qualities? Because it is a historical document in many ways, but it's also, you're almost reflecting her mental state with some of that stuff.
Well, there's when you go to memory, there's a memory can be very particular and tough and strange, and I think that's what we try to do, to create a space of memory, and that has elements that are unsettling, are more beautiful, and just combining different layers of memory that would bring, and music there is essential. Mika Levy did a beautiful, amazing work there, and I don't know, man. Let's see how it plays.
Just a final question. I gotta hear, talk about working with Natalie herself. I mean, how did you? Was it originally going to be Aronofsky and Rachel, and then that fell through, and then you jumped on, or take me sort of how you got involved and how you chose Natalie Portman.
Well, I was invited by Darren Aronofsky, and then more people got involved, and yeah, I thought Natalie was essential to the project. She has not only the beauty and the elegance and the sophistication that Jackie had, but also she has something that I think is essential. I think Jackie Kennedy was a very mysterious person, on her eyes, and I think Natalie has that too. And that's why there's so many close-ups in the film. But I rather have the people to go and discover it. So, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.